Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Look who's with me. You're lucky. It's your lucky day. I can just duck out now because we know you're seeing the person you really want to see here. Yes, Michelle has joined us for a Saturday morning. Good to see you, sweetheart.
Thank you, baby. And thanks for having me join you on your show. And hi, everybody.
So happy to have you here. So happy to have you here. Thanks for joining us
Yeah.
on a Hyperion Morning. It is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. Welcome to it. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. You got through the weekend. Here we are. It's the weekend. Couldn't be happier about it. Hopefully things are going smoothly for you. Hopefully you have big plans ahead this weekend. But whatever you got going on, it's all good. It's all good, right, sweetheart?
Absolutely. And it looks like at least in the Central Florida area, we're not going to have quite as much rain as we've been having over the past week or so, week and a half. So it'll be hot. And I know you always like to say hydrate, but
yes,
I'll put that reminder in too.
Extremely hydrate today for sure. If you're here in Florida, especially if you're going to the parks today, because it's supposed to be like, feels like temperatures in the mid 100s today. So it is going to be a cooker. So, take it easy. Find those attractions where the best part of it is the air conditioning, or at least the queues, maybe, whatever. But make sure, yes, hydrate every day, but especially during this. Sorry, we were a little late this morning. Michelle jumped in here and was like, hey, I want to come on with you. I'm like, great. That's fantastic. Now I need to set it up for that. So we're just getting it all arranged for us.
Sorry, everybody.
No, it's all good. I'm late usually without her being here. So even more. So as you saw, I was a little jumbled to begin with, but that's okay because we're going to get things rolling. So what are we talking about on this day? Again, it is July 19th. Well, apparently last night there was at Magic Kingdom a little soft opening for Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away, the new nighttime parade, officially debuting tomorrow on Sunday, July 20th. But last night, guests who were lucky enough to be out there in Magic Kingdom or heard about it and got to get out there, got a little preview, sort of the first actual parade of Disney Starlight.
Yeah, that's so fun, and jealous of those people who had that opportunity, but that had to be amazing.
Very jealous, very jealous. So these aren't from that actual parade. I'm going to zoom in on these here. These are just some of the Disney official photos of what the floats look like for this parade. If you want to see the video, there are plenty of them on social media right now from people that were out there. I would recommend going and seeing. I always recommend Scott Gustin, who is one of the best follows you can have for Disney news for sure. He's got great video of some of the floats. I saw a piece of it, but I'll be honest with you, I tried to stay as spoiler free as possible, other than obviously I've seen the pictures of the floats, as you can see here, and saw a little bit of it, but I really want to experience it ourselves here, hopefully in about a little over a month's time. I think we're going to hopefully try and get out there for a showing of it. But yeah, very exciting. Really, really thrilled that there's a nighttime parade back out at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. And this one, from what we're hearing about, a little bit we saw in like the newest Imagineering, or it's called Imagineering show. It looks like it's going to be so wonderful.
It looks phenomenal. And I just, like I said, I saw little pieces of the video last night. It looked even better than I anticipated. And I thought it was going to be amazing. And when I saw it, I'm like, wow, that's something. I cannot wait to see this for ourselves. We're going to have to get a good spot so Michelle can see, because otherwise she'll only see like the top of Whimsy, the train float there. She's vertically challenged. So we're going to have to work on that. But yeah, very exciting. So hopefully you got your chance to see it last night. If you didn't, then it's coming Sunday night, starting two shows a night.
Right.
What is it? 9 and 11.
Right.
I think are the two right now that are going. I'm sure it'll alter as as it gets darker earlier, because we head into fall and into winter or whatever. But for right now, 2 shows a night, 9 and 11. Always recommend getting that late show if you can stay up for it, because usually your opportunities to see it are a little bit better on the later show. So, all right, that's great. That's great. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is a fun national day. It is National Toss Away the Could Haves and the Should Haves Day, which is something I believe in significantly. It's not an easy thing to do. but it is something we should all do, is that, nothing changes what you should have, what you could have done. Those are in the past. You have to, learn to live with them and move forward. Not an easy thing, but it's a day to think of. It's a day to think about that and maybe try and get past some of those would have, could have, should haves.
Definitely. And that's something I think I struggle with way more than you. I think you're very much more positive and move on quicker than I am. One of the things that helped me, that I was investigating it when I was struggling one time with something really major, is they said to remember that even if you did the would have or should have, doesn't mean it would have been better.
Right. You never really know the outcome of what situation, depending on it. You may wonder about it, and sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess I should have done this. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't change the way. You can only look back and say, yeah, I guess I should have done that. Maybe learn from it. You can learn from it. But the best thing is to move on and either not make that mistake again, or just put it behind you and say, let's move forward.
Even if you did it, might not have.
You can affect what is now and what is the future, but you cannot affect and change the past. So move on. So it's a day to celebrate that and try. Again, not an easy thing. Totally get it. Not an easy thing, but do it. Do it for sure. I just realized I should have, I'm so busy getting set up. It just has me there. It's Tom and Michelle. Welcome to the weekend.
That's all right.
Anyway, moving on. Maybe you can pass away the would have, could have, should haves by getting out and playing today, because it's National Play Day today. So getting outside. Now, as I was talking about, if you're here in Florida and you're getting outside and playing today, keep hydrated, because it's going to be very hot, and that's probably a good portion of the country is going to be like that. But if you can find the weather, if you can find the time, if you can find a good shady spot, get out and play today.
Yeah. Or if you have an opportunity to maybe go into a pool or hit the beach, even better. Pretty fun.
However you can play, the best. One thing you can do, you can see them doing it here. You can go play some football. Today is National Football Day today, and I saw it for both ways. Obviously, neither is really in season right now, but it's a day for national football. It can be international soccer type football, or it can be American football. Neither, again, in season. As a matter of fact, American football doesn't start until like a month from now. That even the preseason doesn't start. But it's kind of that time to think about it. Maybe get out and play some today, or at least start thinking about, your fantasy teams or whatever might be going on. I know we're just received the date coming up here for, with my family, we do a college football draw where we all kind of draft college football schools. Teams from their schools. And then we try to total up wins of the season, and whoever gets the most wins, it's not for money, or is it? I cannot confirm or deny that.
There's a trophy,
but it's fun. There is a trophy, which is the best part of it.
Trophy
with many names on it, including Michelle's. I think she's the first 2 names on it. As a matter of fact, I think the first time we had the trophy, she won 2 years in a row. Yeah. So just one more thing to be impressed with Michelle by.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah. Anyway, National Football Day today. So get out and play some football, whether it be soccer, football, throw the football around, whatever it might be. Kick it around, throw it around, whatever you like on this National Play Day, National Football Day. Maybe to get out and play, you can go hop in a Woody and go out. It is National Woody Day. Woodies are, of course, these great vehicles, classic vehicles with the kind of wood paneling on the side, mostly known, as you see here, kind of as surfer vehicles. You'll see them a lot of Beach Boys album covers and so forth. But they still exist, and you'll see them at like car shows and some other things, and they're fun and they're always interesting to check out. So maybe if you have one, or somebody has one, hop one, go to the beach, go to the park, and get out and play today.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe you can take it out and go do some karaoke. Well, today is National Karaoke Day as well. I think it's actually International Karaoke Day.
Wow.
So yeah, we do love some karaoke. I think we watch it more than we actually perform in it, but occasionally we'll break out there into song. It's fun no matter what, right, Michelle?
Oh yeah. It just, especially if you can do it with people that you feel comfortable around, it's just so hilariously fun.
It's great. And it doesn't matter. Yes, you can be an amazing singer. You can be a mediocre singer. You can be a terrible singer. It can be fun no matter what you do. Just get out there. Don't worry about it. Have a great time enjoy some karaoke on this day. I know we got a cruise coming up here in 2 weeks from today. Oh my goodness, it's 2 weeks from today.
I know. I was
so excited. 2 weeks from today, we may be at least taking in some karaoke, if not actually taking part in some karaoke on that. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Taking part. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, maybe this will help you take some part in some karaoke. I know it always helps me take part in karaoke. Maybe a couple daiquiris will help you get involved in karaoke. You always need that little liquid courage for a little karaoke. Well, how about some daiquiris? This is, of course, these are frozen strawberry daiquiris. There are all sorts of daiquiris. The traditional daiquiri, I think, is not kind of as well known or used. Mm-hmm. It's actually it's a Cuban drink. It's a combination of rum, lime juice, and sugar or simple syrup. Mm-hmm. It's a very simple drink, really refreshing drink, kind of over ice. That is a traditional daiquiri, but you see them more often as like this, like a strawberry daiquiri. A lot of times a frozen drink. Sometimes it's a mixed drink or a shaken drink or whatever. But usually, I think traditionally what people start to think about nowadays with what a daiquiri is what it's these beautiful red, pink, wonderful, refreshing dishes, especially on a hot day like today, man. A daiquiri, that sounds really, really good on a hot day today. This is another thing that might bring you a little liquid courage, but I don't think I've ever heard of before, but it actually exists, and there's a national day for it, as there's a national day for everything. Today is National Strawberry Rhubarb Wine Day. Did you know about strawberry rhubarb wine, Michelle?
No, I've heard of strawberry. What is it? Strawberry Hill?
Yeah.
Or something.
So this apparently exists. I've never heard of it. I've never had it. I don't know if I want to have it, but when I was reading about it, I'm like, maybe so. So strawberry rhubarb wine is what it sounds like. It's a mixture of strawberry and rhubarb. But supposedly it's a nice combination, kind of like a strawberry rhubarb pie. A little sweet, a little tart, served chilled. Looks like a little bit of a rosé there as you see it. As they say, it's very refreshing. And like I said, it balances sweetness and tartness. I'm not going to be seeking it out, but if someone came up to me, he's like, hey, I got a nice chilled glass of strawberry rhbarb wine for you. I'm like, okay, I'll probably give it a try, right?
Yeah, no, it's like a spritzer sound. Yeah.
Never heard of it before, but man, now I think I need to find it. Like I said, I don't think I'll be seeking it out, but if someone wants to, share some with me, I'm on board.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm on board. Maybe you can celebrate your birthday today with some strawberry rhubarb wine or some daiquiris or some karaoke or whatever. And if you are celebrating your birthday on this July 19th, here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about one of the great guitarists of all time, Brian May, Sir Brian May. He turned 78 today, born on this day in 1947. Of course, the lead guitarist, musician, songwriter, producer from Queen. Most importantly, he's done many, many other projects as well, but you'll always know him as one of the leaders of the band Queen. He is, they've been, given special Grammy Awards. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Queen. Again, one of the great influences. I think I saw somewhere that it was Guitar Magazine or something like that, ranked him as the second best guitarist of all time. Wow. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Anthony Edwards, who I don't know if we've seen him much recently, but he, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, had heck of a career, and actually the 80s too. Anthony Edwards turned 63 today, born this day in 1962. He played Dr. Mark Green on ER for many, many seasons, was nominated or actually won many Screen Actors Guild Awards. He's won a Golden Globe Award. He's had several Emmy nominations for that role. Also, you may know him from Top Gun. He was Goose in Top Gun. Many other film appearances as well. Great actor. Happy birthday to him. And finally, talking about a great actor, happy birthday to Benedict Cumberbatch. He turns 49 today, born on this day in 1976. He's won a Primetime Emmy. He's won an Olivier Award for his stage work. He's been Academy Award nominated a couple times, Golden Globe nominated like 4 times. Of course, he appeared in the British television show Sherlock as Sherlock Holmes, was great in that. Also, was Academy Award nominated for a film that we really like, The Imitation Game. Really, really interesting World War II deciphering German codes. Right. Really, really great. But of course, you know him as Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange himself from the Marvel Universe. That's how we probably know him best. Right. But He's such a great actor, right, Michelle?
Oh yeah, amazing. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. A bit of shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. We do have a new episode dropping tomorrow. Michelle, what are we talking about tomorrow?
Okay, and I know you've talked about this before. It's a new series that we're going to be doing from time to time. It's If You Know, You Know. And we thought, all right, we're still celebrating the big anniversary at Disneyland. We thought this time we would do deep cuts. So some of those things that maybe more super fans might know about than regular, one-time visitors.
Right.
But we can bring them all into the fold of knowing some.
Yeah, there you go. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, well, maybe we'll tell you. Disneyland deep cuts. We're going to be going through that, and then we'll be recording that tomorrow. It'll be dropping tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon for those of you here on the East Coast where we are. It'll be late morning for those of you on the West Coast and anywhere in between. Or around the world, I guess, because we have international listeners wherever you listen to us. But it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a new series. We're going to be doing a lot of those as we move forward. And we're going to start, since it is, as Michelle mentioned, Disneyland's 70th anniversary just the other day, the official anniversary, but we're celebrating for a long time, celebrating happy for a long time. Yes. We're going to be celebrating Disneyland with this first installment of this show. We're very, very excited to bring that to you. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic day. No matter what you got going on, hanging out at home, trying to beat the heat with the AC at home, getting out, doing some karaoke, getting out, playing some football, whatever you got going on, getting to the parks. Have a fantastic day. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity, right, Michelle?
Absolutely.
And I will be back with you, maybe with Michelle, but at least for me, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., again, to do all those things with you. Until that time, everybody have a magical Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.